How's it going, guys? It's Dylan from Anything Super, and we have an Ant-Man 3 plot and villain leak. This stuff talks about the Young Avengers, which has been rumored about a lot recently. We have info on Cassie Lang and just about the Ant-Man 3 movie in general. I'll break all this stuff down for you guys, but before we get into any of that, if you're new, be sure to subscribe with notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest MCU news. This leak originally comes from 4chan, so it's important to take it with a grain of salt. This update was found and reported on by Screen Geek. According to them, the leak goes as follows. Ant-Man 3 will be about Cassie leaving her family to be an Avenger, with Scott and Hope trying to stop her. This part of the leak is very likely to be true. Cassie Lang became the right superhero age in Avengers Endgame after the 5-year time jump. In the comics, she has two crime-fighting alter egos. Cassie could either show up in Ant-Man 3 with the title Stature or Stinger. I'd say Stature is more likely because that's what she was called in the Young Avengers comics specifically. When you look at the MCU as a whole, this makes a ton of sense. It's time to start passing down the mantle. Iron Man has Morgan, who can one day be something of a replacement to him. Kate Bishop will likely take Hawkeye's role in the upcoming Disney Plus show. And now, Cassie Lang can become the new Wasp or Ant-Man. It is clear Marvel Studios is teasing and setting up a huge event. What we're seeing right now just keeps making it likelier that Avengers 5 will really be a Young Avengers film. That means that the next classic Avengers film, the type that you're used to, will be years down the line. Okay, now on to the villain. This leak claims the bad guy of Ant-Man 3 is going to be MODOK. In case you didn't know, MODOK is an acronym that stands for Mental Organism Designed Only for Killing. MODOK, when he was back in his human form, was an employee of AIM. If you remember, AIM is the faction that Aldrich Killian ran in Iron Man 3. It's definitely possible we see an AIM tie-in there. This is likely how the movie goes. MODOK is becoming a huge problem on Earth, and a ton of Young Avengers are stepping up to help. Cassie Lang wants to join and leaves without permission from Scott. He thinks it's too dangerous, so he and Hope chase Cassie down, where they end up helping her defeat MODOK. This specific villain hasn't been seen on the big screen before, so it'll be interesting to watch how Marvel does it and if this leak turns out to be true. As for the movie's title, the 4chan leak doesn't say, but hear us out. Some people right now are just calling it Ant-Man 3, or Ant-Man and the Wasp 2. We have a theory though. If the third Ant-Man film follows the same pattern, its likely title will be, drumroll please, Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Stature. Remember, Stature is the superhero name Cassie is probably going to use. Calling it Ant-Man and the Wasp 2 will confuse casual moviegoers because it's the third film, not the second. So calling it Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Stature is a possible option for sure. Do you guys think this leak is reliable? Are you hoping MODOK is going to be the main bad guy? Comment your thoughts down below. That's all I have for you guys today. If you're new, remember to slam the subscribe button because whenever new information comes out, we'll be reporting it. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at SuperAnything for all the latest updates right when the news breaks. See you all very soon. This has been Dylan from Anything Super.